Hi Emily, how are you?
I'm pretty well. Thanks for asking.
What are the responsibilities of directors regarding the delivery of annual accounts to Companies House?
Directors are personally responsible for ensuring annual accounts are delivered to Companies House no later than 9 months after the end of the company's financial year. If a company's first accounts cover a period of more than 12 months, which they often do, they should be filed with Companies House no later than 21 months after the date of incorporation. Otherwise, the first accounts and all subsequent accounts are due 9 months after the ARD, accounting reference date.
You have described in the perfect way, however I want to know, is there any penalty to file annual accounts late?
Absolutely, Samuel. It is a criminal offence to file annual accounts late. A company can face a civil penalty, and its directors risk personal prosecution and a fine of up to £5,000 each. Failing to file accounts at all will result in a company being struck off the register and dissolved.
May I know at present what are the late filing penalties?
The current late filing penalties imposed on companies are fixed at £150 for up to 1 month late, £375 for 1 to 3 months late, £750 for 3 to 6 months late, and £1,500 for over 6 months late. However, these penalties will be doubled if a company delivers its accounts late for 2 consecutive years.
But what is its deadline?
The deadline is 14 days after the anniversary of company formation, or confirmation date of previous confirmation statement.
Is there any liability imposed also on dormant company?
All LLPs and companies, including dormant companies, must prepare a confirmation statement for Companies House.
What's the nature of offence if someone fails to deliver confirmation statement to Companies House?
It is a criminal offence to fail to deliver at least one confirmation statement to Companies House every year. Directors can be personally fined by the criminal courts. Companies can be struck from the register if a statement is not filed at all. However, there are no automatic financial penalties imposed if the statement is delivered late.
What is the deadline for filing company tax returns with HMRC?
The deadline for filing company tax returns with HMRC is within 12 months of a company's corporation tax accounting period. Tax returns must be filed even if a company has no tax to pay. Dormant companies, however, are not required to file a return with HMRC.
Emily, please also highlight that what is the penalty for failure to file a tax return on time?
Failure to file a tax return on time will result in a flat rate penalty of £100. An additional £100 will be charged if the return is filed more than 3 months late. If a tax return is submitted between 18 to 24 months late, a company will be fined 10% of its outstanding corporation tax liability. If it is filed more than 24 months late, a further 10% penalty will be imposed. If a company files a late tax return for 3 or more consecutive accounting periods, the flat rate penalty will automatically rise to £500. An additional £500 charge will be applied if the tax return is then filed more than 3 months late.
The last question from you is what is the deadline for paying corporation tax to HMRC?
The deadline for paying corporation tax to HMRC is known as the normal due date. This is 9 months and 1 day after the end of a company's accounting period. Failure to pay tax on time will result in interest being charged on the outstanding tax liability until it is paid off in full.
Thanks a lot, Emily, for your time. Have a nice day.
It's my pleasure, Samuel.